What's up, Jaron? How you doing?
I always have to ask to make sure I'm unmuted and you can actually hear me.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to get your assessment of where the offense is at. I asked Tyler this. You guys lost some key pieces, of course. What have you seen this first week of spring as far as maintaining the high level of performance that you guys want?
I feel like we just have a lot of guys stepping up. We have a couple new guys, and we also have some returning players that want to be even better than last year. So I feel like we're really trying to keep that firepower going, and we're just trying to get better every day. But honestly, I feel like we lost some amazing guys, but we have some really good guys stepping up, and so we're excited to get them going, and we're gonna keep this thing rolling throughout the season.
You had a great year, particularly scoring the ball. What do you take from that? How do you try and build on it moving forward personally?
Yeah, I felt really comfortable in the red zone last year, but this year I'm just trying to be an all-around tight end, get the ball on any sort of down, and not only just third and fourth or just in the red zone. I just want to help the team win and just try to be a more all-around competitive tight end. So, but I'm excited. I was happy with last year, but hopefully I can improve and even perfect my craft.
All right, let's go with Jake, Hunter, and Matt.
Yeah, Isaac, there's some people out there who are calling you the Elk. I want a response to that.
So an elk is like a deer, right? And so what is it? Just a bigger deer? So, I mean, I like it. It's original. I don't think I've heard anyone called the elk before, but if people like it, then you could call me it. I really don't care, but the elk sounds pretty cool to me, so keep it.
All right, and then just with this tight end group, obviously you guys stepped up in the absence of Matt Bushman last year, but I think you stepped into a little more of a leadership role this year with him moving on to the NFL. What have you done this offseason to really guys take the reins of this position group?
Yeah, so we're all a year older, and we all got a lot of experience. Mason, Carter, Lane, we all played, and Hank also. We all played in significant games. So it was really cool seeing us step up last year, but now we're not like little young freshmen anymore. We all have experience. We've all had game time, and so we're just trying to improve on that and make even more plays than we did last year. So the tight end room's really talented. We're really good, and we're strong and fast, and I think we can make a lot of plays next year.
I know Aaron Roderick said he wants tight ends to be a big part of his offense. Has he tweaked how things are going to look this year at all that you've seen so far?
It's hard to tell. We've only had 3 practices, but I know that based on last year, he really liked to get us in the ball in the red zone, and he really wanted us to get the ball on like key downs. So, yeah, A-Rod, he's a great genius of an offense coordinator, so he'll make things happen, and he'll get everyone the ball, and everyone will be happy on the team.
Isaac, you mentioned the tight end room, how deep it is. You add Dallin Holker to that group as well. Would you like to see some more 12 personnel on the field this season? Maybe get you guys some more snaps?
Yeah, I would love to see 12. 12 personnel is a great package, and we ran that a lot last year actually with me and Carter. Carter, and also Mason, and even Hank at times, and Lane. So we played a lot of tight ends, and whatever the coaching staff wants to do, we'll be happy with. But yeah, we just want to be able to be effective in any situation.
And it seems like you and Zach had pretty good chemistry this last year, obviously connected for a lot of touchdowns. What have you kind of done to build up the rapport with this new group of quarterbacks and the guys competing for the starting job?
Yeah, I just want to be there for all of them, whoever's in the game, whoever's in practice, be consistent with them and catch the ball for them or block for them. I just want to be there for those guys because they have a lot of pressure on them, whoever the quarterback is. And so all of us are just trying to help out whoever it's going to be, and they're all competing really hard to make that happen. So All those guys are really talented. They're really good, and they're going to surprise some people this year, I feel like.
Isaac, from your vantage point, who have been some of the standout players so far? I know it's only been 3 days, but what have you seen from these 3 days that you've liked?
From the kind of returning guys, they've all done pretty well, but some guy maybe no one's really heard of or is not on the big radar is Cade Moore. He's a receiver. He looked really good in a lot of our practices. He's been catching the ball, and he has really good one-on-one routes. And also Hobbs Nyberg, he's stepped up too, and he was a punt returner last year, but he wants to play more of a wide receiver role. So the receivers, they've been stepping up pretty well, and they look good.
Last thing for me, Isaac. Last year, I think all eyes are on Matt Bushman, and he goes down and you step in and have a big year. This year, I think you're going to be much more of a focus from a defensive game plan perspective. How do you prepare for that, and what have you done to prepare for maybe being more of a focus from a defensive?
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't really on a lot of defensive radars early on. I mean, I was new. They didn't have film on me, but now they have a whole season of film. So I just honestly want to work on, obviously, all types of things, all types of running and route running or blocking, route running, and I feel like I could get even a lot better in a lot of aspects of my game. And last year was good, but I feel like I have even a higher ceiling than that. So I'm going to push myself to get even better this next year, because teams may be looking out for me a little bit more, and I'm going to be ready for that.
All right, we'll take a last question from Ben.
Isaac, you had a great season last year, produced, as far as points scored from a tight end, I mean, it's hard to produce what you produced and replicate that. Postseason, did you get any feedback on maybe your pro potential because of that production?
I'm not really worried about the NFL right now. I mean, I want to be in the NFL one day. I want to make an NFL roster, but I'm more focused on the team right now and helping them win. Because as long as I keep producing in college, then the NFL will come one of these days. But I just need to focus on my game and working with these guys, so to the best of my abilities, and just help the team win.
And finally, we saw last year in red zone opportunities a lot of ISO with you. What did you do in practice in order to merit such looks?
We worked on a lot of releases with me. We worked on the fade ball a lot, and just running down the seam and just trying to be in a big target. So I knew they were going to play man in the red zone. Every team plays pretty much man in the red zone, so it's important to get open and make guys miss. But I could definitely get better, but I definitely had a lot of help from DBs, working with them and trying to get that good look, like a game time look, so in one-on-one situations.
Is there a player comparison at the next level that you're trying to replicate?
I really like Hunter Henry from the Chargers. He's a really good tight end. I feel like he's more of my skill type. There's I wouldn't be like a Darren Waller type guy, but I mean Travis Kelce, he's more of like a route runner type. I kind of want to be more of a all-around tight end, blocking and running. Maybe like Zach Rudolph for Minneapolis. He's really good. He could do it all. And then there's a lot of good tight ends out there I want to replicate. We've been watching film on them, so that's one of my goals, is trying to be like them one day.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.